What would you do if, on your birthday, a loved one brought back someone you thought you'd never see again? Not in a dream, not in a memory, but in a living, speaking, moving form, standing right in front of you. This was the very moment that left Kim Kardashian speechless on her 40th birthday, when a hologram of her late father appeared as the ultimate gift. But that wasn't the only headline-stealing revelation of the night. Behind the glittering celebration, another Kardashian moment surfaced: Kourtney, exposing Kendall's sneaky little habit, one that fans had only speculated about until it came straight from her sister's mouth. Tonight, we dive deep into the extraordinary world of the Kardashians, where birthday surprises can resurrect the past, and sibling secrets can unravel in front of the world. The story begins with Kim Kardashian's 40th birthday, a milestone in the life of one of the world's most famous reality stars. For most people, turning 40 is a reflective moment, a chance to look back on what's been accomplished and what lies ahead. But when your Kim Kardashian reflection takes a whole new meaning, surrounded by her family, friends, and the relentless gaze of the public eye. Kim had grown accustomed to grand gestures, luxury parties, and surprises that most people could never imagine. Yet nothing could have prepared her for the hologram birthday surprise orchestrated by then-husband Kanye West. As the lights dimmed, the room shifted into silence. Suddenly, a figure appeared, flickering into existence, digital yet uncannily real. It was Robert Kardashian, Kim's father, who had passed away years before. Dressed in his familiar suit, speaking in his familiar cadence, he looked at his daughter and spoke words crafted to pierce the very core of her heart. The hologram addressed Kim directly, congratulating her, expressing pride, and even referencing details of her life that only he or those close to her would know. In that instant, the boundary between life and death seemed to blur, and the emotional weight pressed down on every person in the room. Kim's reaction was as human as it gets: tears, disbelief, and awe. For her, this wasn't just a hologram birthday surprise. It was a reunion, a once-in-a-lifetime chance to hear her father's voice again. The audience watching later, whether through clips or stories told in interviews, could only imagine what it must have felt like to stand there, face to face with a figure you had long mourned. Was it beautiful? Was it unsettling? Perhaps it was both. But in that moment, Kim Kardashian was not a celebrity, not a billionaire, not a reality star. She was a daughter reunited with her father. The hologram sparked worldwide debate. Some saw it as the future of memory preservation, a revolutionary way to keep loved ones alive. Others criticized it, calling it eerie, even exploitative. Could technology truly capture the essence of a human being? Or was it simply a clever illusion, a digital echo dressed up as reality? Regardless of where people stood, one thing was undeniable. The hologram birthday surprise had cemented itself as one of the most dramatic, unforgettable moments in Kardashian history. But as the hologram captivated the public, another storyline brewed within the Kardashian circle, one that added a different kind of drama to the family narrative. It was Kourtney Kardashian who, with her signature deadpan delivery, revealed Kendall Jenner's sneaky habit. Unlike Kim's hologram surprise, this revelation wasn't about cutting-edge technology or heartfelt reunions. Instead, it was about something so relatable, so ordinary, and yet because it involved Kendall Jenner, it became extraordinary. During a candid moment, Kourtney casually exposed Kendall's secret, her tendency to sneak around and hide her real feelings. While Kendall often presented herself as the cool, laid-back sister, Kourtney hinted that beneath the surface, Kendall had a habit of slipping away, keeping things to herself, and maneuvering situations without fully opening up. The world suddenly had a new side of Kendall to discuss, not just the glamorous supermodel strutting runways in Paris or Milan, but the sibling with a subtle, sneaky habit that only family members had the power to reveal. The contrast between the two storylines couldn't be more striking. On one hand, Kim Kardashian's hologram birthday surprise painted a picture of high emotion, technological marvel, and a deep connection to the past. On the other, Kourtney's revelation about Kendall brought us back to the everyday realities of family life. The quiet frustrations, the quirks, and the unspoken truths that siblings eventually spill. Together, these moments encapsulated what has always drawn audiences to the Kardashians: their ability to blend the extraordinary with the familiar, the dramatic with the mundane. As we picture the scene, Imagine the camera lingering on Kim's tear-streaked face as she gazes at her father's hologram. The narrator's voice whispers about the fragility of memory, about the human longing to bridge the gap between past and present. Then, cut to a lighter, yet equally intriguing scene, Kourtney with a smirk. Outing Kendall's sneaky behavior during a family conversation, the documentary-style storytelling allows us to see both the grandeur and the intimacy, the spectacle and the subtlety, all within one family's narrative. For Kim, the hologram birthday surprise became more than a gift. It was a symbol of her journey, a reminder of the man who shaped her early years, and perhaps even a bittersweet reflection on the complexity of her marriage at the time. Kanye West, known for his larger-than-life gestures, had crafted something that no diamond, no car, no vacation could rival. It was deeply personal, designed to resonate with Kim's soul. Yet, like many things in the Kardashian world, it also became a cultural moment, debated, dissected, and replayed across media platforms worldwide. For Kendall, however, the story was less about technology and more about perception. The supermodel, who often kept her life more private than her sister's, was suddenly thrust into the spotlight for something she hadn't volunteered to share. Kourtney's outing of Kendall's sneaky habit peeled back the curtain on the dynamics of the Kardashian-Jenner household. It was a reminder that, despite their fame, they were still siblings teasing, exposing, and sometimes embarrassing each other in the way only family can. When we think about the legacy of this family, these two moments so different, yet connect to offer a snapshot of why they remain endlessly fascinating. Kim Kardashian's hologram birthday surprise showed us how far technology can go in shaping our emotional experiences, while Kourtney outing Kendall revealed the raw, unscripted reality of family truth-telling. Together, they remind us that in the Kardashian world, drama comes in many forms. Sometimes it's a tearful reunion with the past. Sometimes it's a playful, but cutting, sibling reveal. The documentary lens allows us to explore not just the events themselves, but the ripple effects they created. Fans debated whether the hologram was touching or unsettling. They speculated about Kendall's sneaky habits, wondering what else the family might know that the public doesn't. In the end, both stories became part of the larger Kardashian tapestry, woven into the saga of a family that has mastered the art of living their lives under the public gaze. And so, the narrative circles back to the central question. What does it mean to live in a world where your most personal moments, whether a hologram of your father or a sister outing your quirks, are transformed into public spectacle? For Kim Kardashian, it meant being at the center of one of the most emotionally charged birthday surprises ever seen. For Kendall Jenner, it meant confronting the fact that even the sneakiest habits can't stay hidden forever when your family is built on openness, drama, and revelation. In the end, Kim Kardashian's hologram birthday surprise and Kourtney outing Kendall's sneaky habit are more than isolated incidents. They are chapters in an ongoing story, one that blends humanity, spectacle, and family dynamics into a narrative that continues to captivate the world. Because in the Kardashian universe, every moment, whether extraordinary or ordinary, has the potential to become legendary.